Ugh, terrible weather. Is it always like this?
Yesterday it was worse.
I don't know how people can stand it here.
People fly away like umbrellas.
Have you always lived here?
Me? No, only since I was born.
Then you must have been here last week.
Yeah, but it's nothing to be proud of.
May I come in? It's freezing out here.
We are closed today.
See ya.
Maybe.
I've got the materials you need.
Have you found it, Antoine?
Is it enough?
I think so. Thank you. I also need some powder for the printer.
We ordered some, but it hasn't been delivered yet. But if you need it so much, there's another way.
Such as?
Once Marcel used potato flour. As a result, the printout was less durable.
Do you have some flour, Antoine?
Why would I keep it here, Siren?
See you, Antoine.
Fair winds and following seas, Siren.
I'm from the museum.
Guillaume's got the largest stock now that Marcel's dead.
Stock of what?
I don't really know. No one invites me to the castle.
Have you got any flour?
Maybe I do. You're making pancakes there?
No, I need some starch for the 3D printer.
Have you still got that well?
We do.
And I'm short of water.
You are short of water?
Good water, not rainwater.
Don't you have plumbing?
Damaged.
Huh, so that's why you're closed.
A decent French plumber costs a fortune.
Then you might just as well bring some water from the well.
That barber won't let me in.
What barber?
Antoine.
He was a barber on a ship?
A barber, period.
He's a nice man, in fact.
Not to me.
And has had so many fascinating experiences.
He's already cast a spell on you.
Well, obviously he tends to exaggerate, but you really seem to hate him. Why?
If you don't know the reason, then the reason must be a woman.
Some kind of romantic story?
Not at all. During the season, that mythomaniac is a regular at seaside cafes. There he talks about his adventures at sea.
Huh, it must be interesting.
Sometimes it's one of those days. That gorgeous woman was listening to him so intently.
What did you do?
I couldn't bear it. I've known him since we were kids, and I know that he's never poked his head out of his barber shop.
You don't say.
That confabulator used to work in the port district. From morning till night, he would cut the hair of sailors who had just gotten ashore and felt like talking. And now, thanks to his good memory, he knows hundreds of sea tales.
You've made me sad.
Like that woman.
Well, now I understand. So, will you give me some flour?
I'll give you the flour for a bucket of water from the well.
Fine, I'll bring you water, but what about the bucket?
You can have this one.
See ya.
Maybe.
I guess I have to bring him some water from the well then. The innkeeper is totally unlike the janitor, yet they somehow complement each other. I've got a bucket full of cold, crystal clear water. Here's the purest spring water.
Good water is essential. Here's your flour.
Thank you.
Now we're even.
I was thinking I could sit down here after work and savor the view drinking a cider.
Out of the question. No consumption windward. Unless you fasten your seatbelts.
But the inn is closed anyway.
Then sit down for no reason. And feel melancholy.
Nicely put. Perhaps I'll call on you later. See ya.
Maybe.
Would you like to join me for a cider at the inn on the cliff?
I'd love to, Siren, but why there? Let's go to Brest. There are so many picturesque cafes.
I like it here, this raw beauty. We'd sit on a bench and look at the sea. You'd spin a yarn as usual.
Oh no, there? Never in my life. I'd be drowned out by the wind.
Then we'd sit in silence. It would be even better. Maybe the innkeeper would join us and the three of us would sit in silence.
I don't know, Siren. I haven't been there for a long time.
I know going from here to the inn takes as much time as in the opposite direction, but the bench seems to be waiting, and so does he.
You think it makes any sense, Siren?
To friends, definitely.
I don't know, Siren. I'm not ready yet.
I'm not pushing you. I'll be back in a few days, and after work, I'll have a seat on the bench by the inn. I wonder if anyone will join me. See you, Antoine.
Fair winds and following seas, Siren.
Always nice to win approval. I think I'm starting to earn their trust. You won't believe it, Claire.
You've opened the chest?
I did much more. There's a secret compartment in which I found a manuscript, possibly by Ponce de Leon himself.
You're kidding me.
What's more, there was a map sewn into the manuscript.
Lucky you. What's on it?
Some islands. I don't recognize them.
If only Marcel had managed to.
Claire, did Marcel tell you anything about that appointment?
What appointment?
You know, on that day.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because it's all suspicious. But if you don't want to discuss it, it's fine with me. I know how you feel.
You don't.
I'm sorry, forget it.
I need a smoke.
Here?
Detectors are off. I don't want to get soaked again. I wasn't here on that damned day, you know?
Don't torture yourself. It wasn't your fault.
I packed my things and I went to my sister's. That was the end.
You split up?
We were like cats and dogs for weeks, like every year. I don't like the winter here.
I'm not surprised.
And why have I come back here? Marcel is gone.
Have I told you that the recording said you will know Claire?
Damn.
He didn't believe that you left him.
He was a cold bastard. I was only like a stimulant, like coffee or cognac. Yeah, I was somewhere in between.
You really think so?
Nope. I'm just mad he passed away like that. For good. And I can't do anything about it.
His death, it doesn't make any sense.
None whatsoever.
Why did it happen?
Oh, I'll keep wondering till the day I die.
If only I had some hint. Maybe the man he met. Did he write to him?
I saw some letters in his secretary, but I didn't want to think about it then. You think that stranger pushed him off the cliff? The police considered it.
And?
Nothing, I guess. You know what? Take the key to the secretary and check those letters. But if you find any notes from women, bring them here right away.
Thanks. What do you think of Antoine?
A harmless mythomaniac. I like him.
Why do he and the innkeeper hate each other so much?
Old times. You wouldn't believe.
They are exact opposites. You can tell that at first glance.
But they used to be the best of friends.
No way.
Yes way. Marcel told me they'd argued over a woman.
Huh. That must have been tough love. Take care.
Remember, I always have time for a chat.
Rummaging through someone else's documents feels awful, but it's the only way. Who did Marcel meet? The notes can give me the answer. Who is this antiquity lover? Is he responsible for Marcel's death? Did the author of the letter meet Marcel? Was the Count that stranger Marcel had a meeting with? I'm afraid the copy isn't too durable. The copy needs to be hardened before it crumbles. Now the copy is durable enough to survive even a long journey. The copy is protected.